Hi guys, the food is done. So I want you guys to check out this deliciousness. So good. Everything is nice and done. And what I did is I grated some Swiss cheese, vice versa Parmesan. I actually ran out of Parmesan cheese, so I was just grateful I still had some of that Swiss cheese left from the other day. And that works perfect too. You can choose any cheese you want when it comes to this kind of plating. But Parmesan cheese is the way to go. All right, so I'm going to do a quick flip side. All right, check that out, guys. Look at that deliciousness. Chicken cooked to perfection, honey. Look at that. Delicious. All right, and your bay leaves should look like this when you pull them out the oven. Not overcooked, just a little toasted. All right, there you have it. All right, there's the chicken, my seasoned up chicken, and you should see it in the last video. If you watch the last one, you will know all the ingredients that I put into this chicken. Okay, flip side. Here's my beautiful noodles, my spaghetti noodles, cooked to perfection as well. And I always make sure I add a little bit of canola oil when I'm done. There they are, so pretty, nice, light, fresh. That's how I like them. And then I have my sauce here. Now this sauce that I use is just a regular plain Jane sauce, traditional sauce. And I actually used one of those big packets too that you get out of those harvest boxes that they're giving out to everybody since the COVID-19. My dad actually brings me boxes of those, so I use everything in my kitchen. Whatever I get from my dad, whether it's canned stuff, whatever, I make sure I use everything. All right, so back to here. If you've seen earlier, you'll see that I actually had put some oregano. You can see the oregano. So it kind of looks like a jelly in there with the sauce mix. So I put a traditional sauce and I mixed it with that pack of sauce, like I said, that you get from those harvest boxes that they have pre-packed. All right, so we're gonna do the plating. All right, so I wanted to make sure you saw the chicken before I bring the plate over. All right, there's the cheese. Okay, so we're gonna push the chicken over for a minute. All right, and I am going to grab my plate, my tauntauns, and let's do this. All right, okay. I'm gonna see if I can get my little holder to my curry coffee thing, so that way you can get a better look at how I'm doing everything. I'm gonna just put this back a little bit. Okay, perfect. So here's my plate. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead with my tauntauns and grab that delicious spaghetti pasta. Now, sometimes I put the pasta and the sauce together depending on what kind of plating I'm doing. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Or sometimes I do it separate. So it all depends on what I'm putting together. But since I actually noticed I didn't have Parmesan cheese, I said, you know what, let me make the plating a little bit different. So I had to use that Swiss cheese, and that cheese works beautiful. Any cheese you use with pasta and sauce is really good. So it's your choice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a piece of delicious chicken. Oh my goodness, look at that baby. So delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And when I did my chicken, I added a little bit of water into my pan before I stuck it into the oven, my mini oven. I do drizzle a little bit of water so that way it cooks to perfection the way I want the texture of the chicken. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and add that sauce now. Look at that for the making. And pour some on that chicken. Super delicious. And while it's nice and hot, y'all, with that sauce steaming, you can see it steaming, you want to go ahead and quickly add in all those cheeses. And look at that. So beautiful. So, like I said, it's the way you play with things in your kitchen, and you never know what you're gonna get. All right, guys, so I'm gonna give you an up close now. Let's do the flip side. Look at that. Super delicious. Made in an hour and a half tops, everything all together. About an hour and 45 minutes. Look at the chicken, the crisp, all those juices, all those great Goya flavors, ingredients, the pasta to perfection, along with that cheese melting right on top. All right, guys, and if you want to add a little bit of chives on top for garnish, you can do that as well, which I'm going to do right now. Just regular chives. I put some chives in the chicken as well, as you see in my last video. If you see my last video, just for a little garnish, make it look pretty. There you have it. All right, y'all. So, again, I didn't have Parmesan cheese, but look at the loveliness of the Swiss cheese and what it did to this beautiful plating. So, like I said, no matter what you have in your kitchen, you can always do a different twist. All right. And just remember, you have to cook with love. If you don't cook with love, nothing comes out right. All right. Until next time, not sure what I'm going to cook, but I will be posted. I know I have a busy week this week. So like I said, if I do any small cooking in my home, which I do all the time, I always send out those short little clips. So I love you all. Have a good night, and everybody stay healthy and safe and eat real food. Ciao.